My Computex coverage is brought to you by Wootware and MSI. Be sure to check out their links down in the video description.
So I'm here with Niel at the MSI booth here at Computex, and just going to go over a few things about the products that MSI is launching or has already launched. First, let's start off with the new GTX 1080s. Can you tell me more about those?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we've got actually 5 different models of the GTX 1080 available at the moment. We've got the Founders Edition, which is NVIDIA's own design. We also have a reference design, also from Intel, which is a single fan, that we call the Aero Edition. We also have the Armor, which is the black and white design. The new Armor actually features similar to Twin Frozen 5 technology, so it also has a Torx fan. And then we also have the Gaming Series, which is now the Gaming X. And we also have a one up from that, which is the Gaming Z, which falls under the same group as that. And that'll feature the new Twin Frozen 6 cooling technology. And then lastly, we've got the Seahawk, which is a closed-loop water cooler designed by Corsair that we also have available.
Okay. Yeah, so all of those 1080s are going to be coming to South Africa.
It will, yes.
Okay. And then as far as the GTX 1070, which is going to be launching on June 10th, do you guys have any word on what product ranges you're going to have for those at this point?
All I can say at the moment is we also have a very comprehensive lineup on that.
Okay, very cool. And then you guys have also launched new X99 motherboards for the upcoming Intel Broadwell E refresh.
Yes.
So can you tell me more about those?
Yeah, so on the new range, we still continue with the previous motherboards that we had. I'll just support the new Broadwell E. And then we also have a new range called the X-Power that you've probably seen on the Z170, the Titanium edition. So we've got the Titanium built with the X99 chipset, which is basically for overclockers, but it still has all the gaming features that you still have. So they have your voltage point reading, OC, like Game Boost, where you can automatically overclock CPU, stuff like that. And then we also have a new Gaming Pro, which is, it's also got the Mystic Light built into the board, but it's actually got 17 different effects that you can set, as well as RGB settings, so you can change to 16.8 million colors, anything that you think of.
Cool. All right, and then just thinking about the path that MSI has been taking recently with launching the Vortex and now the Aegis X and just the small form factor PCs. And then I saw yesterday at the press conference that MSI is also launching a VR backpack. Like,
yes.
What is driving MSI to go the small form factor route? And is it something that is that something MSI wants to continue doing in the future?
Definitely. I think the main thing that we see is that there's a huge demand for smaller PCs in the market, especially in the gaming scene. The professional gaming scene. Yeah. Because if you look at guys that go out to events, guys that fly to different cities, professional competitive gamers, they don't want to carry a huge PC around. Yeah. So for them, something like a Nightblade or even the new series, now the Aegis series, that's a perfect solution for them. And it still supports SLI. So you can still put a full-on PC system that you would do on a big chassis, but it's all capable on the...
So are you saying that you guys are going to give free Aegises to all of the esports teams that you guys sponsor in South Africa?
Hopefully one day we can get to that stage.
Okay, very cool. All right. And then just talking about the South African market overall, it's a bit different than the worldwide market. You have the prosumers, you have the people who can afford the higher end systems, but then you also have a large portion of the population who's looking at more lower end gaming desktops. And how does MSI approach a market like South Africa? Are you guys just trying to be the best overall, however much money you have, like MSI is always going to be your best bet, or do you want to be the best at every pricing level? Like if somebody only has 5,000 Rand for a computer, they can bet on MSI having a product in that range.
That's a very big focus for us, especially in South Africa, but also if you look at the other countries in the world as well. Yeah. So MSI globally, we decided to expand our gaming range a lot. So where we used to have only the enthusiast gaming, which is for the top of the range. Yeah. And we saw a lot of guys will buy, for example, H81 motherboard, just stick in a graphics card, and that's their basic gaming system. Yeah. So we want to try and expand it. So we actually have 2 new categories built into our gaming range. So we have the performance gaming, which is more your middle range, which is, I suppose, more for online gamers that, they want solid performance, but they don't want all the bells and whistles that the top of the range have. And we also have a new range called the Arsenal gaming, which is your entry-level gaming. So for the guys, especially if you look at school kids just starting out gaming, they don't want to spend too much on the PC. This is some way that they can get involved with it without breaking the bank, but they still have a proper gaming board that they can offer.
Yeah. And does that include the B150 motherboard that you showed me a little bit earlier?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So the B150, the one that I showed you just now is the B150M, the Mortar Arctic Edition, which is the first micro ATX white PCB motherboard that's been launched.
Okay, so definitely appealing to all ranges and just trying to be the best in each one of those.
Definitely. And I mean, also if you have a look at our gaming range, initially we had the red design that goes with our gaming series graphics cards, but we also have the white design, for example, the Craig Gaming, which is white and black, same as our Armor series graphics cards.
Okay.
And we also have the Arctic, which is now also white design, X-Power, silver, so there's something for everyone in the market.
Okay, very cool. All right, thank you, Neil. I appreciate the interview.
Right, thanks
All
a
right,
lot.
any last words you want to say to my viewers?
Just please support MSI, and I hope you guys have fun with our new products, and your feedback's always welcome.
All right, and thank you, MSI, for sending me here to Computex this year. I very much appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
All right.